Yes, it is the turn of the nationwide protest in Nigeria and bad governance protest in Nigeria. I want to believe we the youth, we've been able to make our demand clear and loud enough. Yes, it is direct, it is clear, it is loud enough. And I believe our president, President Tinubu, will look into our demands and requests quickly, urgently, and let something be done immediately about this hunger, this insecurity, unemployment, the fuel price, and other of our demands. Sir, the most demand that we need urgently a response to is the hardship in the country. Yes, it is not easy for an average Nigeria to feed in your tenure, sir. Yes, and that's the reason we came out. Because if we did not come out for the peaceful protest, then we are going to die one after the other of hunger. So hence we decided to occupy the streets of Nigeria for these 10 days. So the rugged and fearless youths, I want to say kudos to you all. If our parents were this fearless, if our parents held the government in their days accountable, I believe Nigeria would have been a country that we so desire to live in. Because truth be told, the future does not belong to the youth if the youth does not demand the future from the government. Because in Nigeria, we have governments that are irresponsible, governments that does not give account of their activities in the government. Yes, and it has been the order of the day right from the time we got our independence. But it is obvious now that the youths in this generation are youths that speak out and loud. We will not keep quiet, because the more we decide not to speak up, the more these politicians will take us for granted. This is not the first time of we passing a direct and clear statement to these politicians. We did it during the EndSARS. Yes, it was clear and loud enough. And we did it during the last election. Yes, the obedience movement was a time we also passed a direct message to these wicked and greedy politicians. Yes, when that movement started, the obedience movement started, some of them said we are just keyboard warriors. No, we are not. We are more than that. And that's the reason we are demanding good governance from this current administration, because you cannot just sit in Abuja for the next 4 years and make life difficult for the Nigeria and think we are not going to demand for good governance. No, we will ask and we will demand for our rights. And our right is that you make things easy for we Nigerians. Yes, at least we should be able to buy a bag of rice again at 10,000, or better still 7,000, because that was what it was few years ago. Yes, sir. We want to be able to send our children to school without the fear of them being kidnapped. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Even if we are not satisfied with your speech. But you said in that speech that 570 billion has been distributed to states. But there are some governors that said they never received such money. Example, the governor of Oyo State, Governor Makinde, the governor of Nasarawa State. They said such money never got to them. Yes, sir. Mr. President, we want to know which state received this money. Is it just the states that the APC people are the governors? So that we'll know how to hold our governors responsible if they decide not to use the money for what the money was meant for. And we also want to know what was the money actually meant for, sir. Yes, because henceforth, our politicians, our governor must be responsible. Anyone that is holding any political post must be held accountable. They must give account. So we that elected them, is not business as usual any longer. Yes, for those that came out for the peaceful protest, We are proud of you. History will remember you for good. You are not cowards, yet you are both people, and you are demanding for your future. Of course, our future we will get if we don't give up. Yes.